Hi, Oklahoma City Public School families. I'm Stephanie Hinton, and it's week 2 of the Continuous Learning Plan. I'm here to share with you a little bit about the pre-K plan for week 2. Now, we have received some feedback about cutting out the book, so I wanted to share with you a little trick about how to cut out the take-home books that we've provided each week. So we're going to do that first. So if you just have the book and it's printed out, you can cut straight down the middle right here and just the middle, okay? You can also cut the dotted lines around here so that it's perfectly even, and I'm going to do that. And I want to share with you, I actually have both the pages together just as it's printed. So cut off the rim and cut just straight down the middle, the long way. Okay, once you do that, you're going to put them in order, but remember, the book's going to start on this end. It's going to fold back like this, okay? So they are numbered, page 1, page 2. So I know that page 3 is going to need to go after page 2. Page 4, now I'm going to find page 5, 6, find page 7 and put it back there, and then we've got page 8, and you'll see on the other side of page 8 is page 9. So once they're all in order as such, you just fold it in half, and it's ready to go. All right, now, unfortunately, it hasn't worked out exactly right in our packets, as we've received feedback from many of our families. So we've got our numbers and we've got our book. So as a backup plan, if you are doing this from the packets, just know that it is in order, right? And so be creative with it. Find page number 1 and work through the pictures together as a family. So page number 1 is the title page. It's the cover of the story, Across the Seasons. What do we think this book is going to be about? Seasons, yeah? So then with your child, let's look at page 2. All right, page 2. The children are going to school. They will put on boots. If this is about seasons, what season do you think it is? Page 3. Oh, and page 3, the picture corresponds with that, and so you see the kiddos putting their boots on. So even though it's not in order, if it's hard for you to cut it out based on how it landed in the packet, you can still walk through the pictures and talk about what's happening in each one. Just like last week, you'll see at the front, and I have a copy of it with me today, you'll see at the front the sample structure for learning as well as daily learning opportunities. Those are the same as last week. They'll be there for you every time. They'll be there for you every time you pick up a packet. Now this week's activities are all about seasons and getting to explore the seasons. April is such a great month to do that. So you'll find lots of great activities in this week's packet, like using your 5 senses to describe spring, or talking about how the leaves and trees are changing during this time of year. Next week is also Macy's Week of the Young Child, and you'll see the link on the online platform. And Week of the Young Child is just a fun opportunity to have great experiences with your child. So you'll see things like Music Monday and Artsy Thursday projects to enjoy at home. We also included in your packet this week some more letter cards. Unfortunately, they too are still front and back, but you can still do some of the activities mentioned in the packet with the cards from last week and this week. So you might cut them out and put them in random order and practice the ones on this side, and then practice the last part of the alphabet, okay? You'll also find a fun rhyming game. This is from the Florida Center for reading research. It's a great resource to find lots of fun activities to do with your child to reinforce learning. This activity requires you to put the picture cards face down in rows, but since it is front and back, you might draw your own pictures, or you can put a sticky note on the other side that you want to be the blank side, since it's got another picture on the other side, okay? So you can also leave them face up and find which words match with the other rhyming pair. In this packet, we'll also see a V book and a 10 frames chart. And this 10 frames chart is a great opportunity for your child to get a collection of objects and count out those collections and see how many they have of something, okay? This is a fun little page that you can use for a variety of different things, and you'll see all of that in the weekly learning menu. Now, we are being very observant now that we recognize that front to back doesn't always work with all of our early childhood learning opportunities, and so we are noticing that for the weeks to come and making sure that our packets are in the right order so that you can get the optimal experience out of using them. Thank you for participating in our continuous learning plan. We are so excited to continue to share awesome learning opportunities for you and your family over the next several weeks.